And a hello, I'm back again. Ooh, whoops. Whoops. I did not mean to click that already. Uh, whoops, sorry. Anyway, where were we? So we need to do dailies, and uh, we need to do dailies. And what else do we need to do? Try to get another little bit done in that quest, I suppose, the Aranyako one. God. I know it's late again. It is currently, sorry, what time is it? It's currently 8 minutes past 2 where I am. So I do need to start streaming earlier, but I was working from 3 until 11. So that was fun. Yeah, I'll do this one first. God, it was actually so fucking like yesterday. I was like tired because 10-hour shift. Today tired because it was sorry, was it 8 hours? From 3 till 9, 6, and then yeah, so like 8 hours. And we had two birthdays going on, and then everyone else decided to come too. So it was like like we had like in the function room we had like one birthday, we had 80s going on. In the restaurant part of where the place I work at, uh, there was it up? There was a 70th birthday going on, and at one point there was three different groups of four all in the bar waiting for a table. So these are all different rooms, but we're all fucking busy. And make matters worse, when setting up for the when one of our when we were setting up for the function room, I wasn't involved. There was like what someone else was helping set it up, and he works behind the bar and like he's doing he's like a floor manager, right? And he was trying to help set up, and he was taking a chair, and I don't know what the fuck he did. Why does it take so long for me to hook on to the next yoke? I thought that was a race. You just have to like catch up to me in the end. Oh. But yeah, so he's helping set the place up, taking out some chairs when accidentally fell on his head. I don't know what he did, I wasn't there. But that's what happened, and he had to go into hospital. And he is staying overnight to make sure he's okay. So, possible concussion, maybe? Hopefully not. So that was a great start, you know. It took me ages to find out what happened to him. Like I was there, like I swore I saw him come in today, and then I heard one of the other girls saying later that they couldn't believe it, that he went home first because he wasn't feeling well, but then he decided to go into hospital afterwards. So doing like they obviously brought it up then that he decided to go into hospital, and they were all just there like what the fuck. Like surely not. Like how the fuck do you manage that? But they're like you're there trying to like move a chair. Next thing you know, you're fucking in A&E. You know, how would you manage it? I am underground. I did not mean to be underground. Why the fuck didn't it say that one was underground? Anyway, so not having him in the bar really fucked us up because he is like like he works behind the bar, but he's also, like I said, the floor manager. So he's behind the bar and he's also like out front. He also like comes out and helps us like. Why didn't I just teleport that one? Or I thought the other one was higher, so I could like do glide down. And said no, it wasn't up, it was down. But yeah, it was really like you really do like it really. What am I saying?
You punch today.
It really felt like we were down a person. That was what I was trying to
You're
say.
in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy.
God, yeah, we were struggling today. I went this way, so that way. I went you, and I went that way. I was meant to go. Bleh. Okay. Oh, God. What's annoying as well is I think I brought this up before, like, with the way the bar is made. But there's only one entrance to behind the bar. So usually I'm on like the bar is kind of like we have it like in a half, right? That doing like say you've got the okay A's, the A's would be like on one side of the bar, the B's would be on the other side of the bar, and like the bar is kind of like a C shape, right? That like you enter in at one end, and then like it loops around in the shape of the C. That doing like the lobby would be a straight line and coming it do like a D, okay? The lobby would be like the straight line, and then the bar comes off the side and like loops around, and doing like inside that like the like bit then that would be doing like the reception. There's a stairs to go upstairs, doing like up to rooms upstairs, and and then doing like the inside the bar itself, that bit. So doing it's a walk around. So the entrance is at one side. It's like at the upper bend. Like yeah, doing like I said, if it's a D, it's at the upper kind of bend part, right? So in order to like get it like get to that part, you have to go the fucking whole way around. And I know it doesn't sound long because you're just walking around the bar, but if it's for everything, you know, that you're like every time like a customer wants to pay and you have to like bring the fucking card machine down to them and all that, it's like fucking hell. Or doing like keep an eye out for drinks, and when the drinks aren't coming, so you have to go around and get your stuff. To do like the teas, the coffees, whatever fucking shit you need to do. It gets fucking tiresome. And the thin little bit anyway, that's like the bend itself. I don't call it like a. Listen, the bar is curved, so I was saying that's why it made me think of like a C, right? But you know, like obviously since it's like a room, you know, it's like square box shaped.
You're in for a little shock.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Square boxy shaped, and why was I bringing that up? Who's reinforcements? Uh oh.
You can't run. You're in for a little shock.
You can't run.
I cannot give up. I swear by my sword.
Killjoy, we've only just begun. You can't run. This is bad. This isn't over.
anyway, along the bend part, however I'll fucking describe it, the part of the bar. It'd be kind of the narrowest part of the bar, and I swear to God, people just fucking love to stand there, and it makes it impossible then to get around to the other side. That if you want to go around, you have to go through the lobby, which is doing like, it's annoying to go through the lobby. That doing you have to fucking bring, if you're getting drinks or something, you have to go out into like, you have to leave the bar in order to like get there. It's just annoying, okay? Because usually, okay, it wouldn't be a problem, right, if people actually left a space at the, like, at that side of the bar to, like, get your drinks and shit, but no, they'll fucking crowd up the entire length of that, of it, and you'll have no room to, like, put fucking dirty glasses there so you can, like, quickly clear tables, because you're like, cause, like, okay. Because like, when the glass washer and like the entrance to the bars are like doing the actually clean glasses at the other side of the room, just like go around to get there. Uh, it can be annoying because like you fucking have to go all the way around with everything, put it away, and then come back around, and like it takes too long. It's quicker if you can just like leave it on the bar, and then like you can quickly return to wherever you're cleaning or wherever you're doing. God, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. I'm bad at describing things like this. But yeah, that little narrow bit anyway was blocked off, and in order to get to the other side of the bar, you have to go through the lobby, which is super annoying shit. And doing like also we're just really busy. That doing like we weren't able to get around to that side of the bar because the moment we left, like from behind the bar or like dropped off food, there's just surrounded by people, and they're all asking for drinks. Or doing we have to help clean like glasses behind the bar because doing like they're building up, and doing like the people behind the bar are fucking giving out drinks like mad. Everyone's trying to asking for a pint of something. So I went back multiple times to like empty the glass washer, put away the glasses, clear the bar. Had to do it multiple times, even though I'm not meant to be back there. I'm a server. I'm not meant to be like pulling pints or anything like that. But like you have to, because there's never enough bar staff back there. Not when we need them. But yeah, literally from the moment I got in today, just fucking got in. There's a fucking table of 10. Not well, the table couldn't sit 10. No, they dragged together two tables. So 8 people sat at that, and then there's like another little table around the other way that there was enough room to squeeze it, like to drag it over. So there's another two over there. So yeah, moment I get in, there's a group of 10. And of course, all of them wanted like drinks after their coffees, not like fucking pints and shit. Like after their meal they wanted coffees. So 6 coffees, 1 latte, 1 cappuccino, and 2 teas. Look at that. Scared me so much that I still remember it hours later.
I am sorry, but you have not.
What? Oh fuck! He asked me to do something. What did he ask me to do? You. Oh, take photos. Okay. Um. So yeah, we were packed in once I got in there, got worse, kept getting more full, couldn't get around to that side of the bar, doing like fucking, I swear to God, I felt bad because there's like, people started like eat, like we've got like five, 6 tables outside. They were going out there and like trying to order food and shit, and like, dude, what are you meant to do? That the bar is full. We had like a group wait, like we had a group of 4 waiting at least half an hour to sit down. Like, dude, they're sitting at like, dude, at the bar, kind of like, do you know what I mean? Like, dude, they're on stools, shit, but they wanted to like sit down and eat because they're residents, and and dude, like they had to wait for like over half an hour. So like, dude, and then people were sitting outside. It's like, what, dude? They, because like, okay, the residents, I think there's like 3, 4 of them, and then like people would come up and it'd be only 1 or 2, and they're like, dude, they're like, can we sit like somewhere? And you're there split because like, okay, you're a smaller group, but doing like you should be allowed to get a table somewhere, but like there are people ahead of you, and like doing, but doing the larger group who's ahead of you. So what the fuck are you meant to do? I don't know. Sorry, mic slipped. Um, and then like, what's so fucking annoying is when a new group sit in at a table and like there definitely when those 3 groups of 4 were waiting for a table, someone definitely uh there was a group that definitely fucking cut in. But because there was like so many people, I saw 2 of the groups that were waiting, and I didn't know where the third group was. So when I saw this, like, doing these people sitting down at the new table, I was like, oh, they must have been sat down because that first group who came in, they're after getting the seat, and I was like, this must be next in line. And then it turned out that like no, they had just walked in, sat down, cut all the queues, and like, as it's hard because doing when they have like little children, it's like you can't fucking turn them away. But like there's still someone else in like in one of the groups I was waiting, they had like children too, and it was like, what are you meant to do? Fucking force this couple and like 2 young kids to get up for a different couple and 2 kids. God, I don't know. Part of me wishes that do we had to seat them at they're not allowed to sit down until we seat them somewhere. But it's a bar, so doing like you sit down wherever the fuck you want. Yeah.
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for completing. Ad Astra.
Oops. So yeah, it was twice as busy yesterday. Or then doing it tonight, it was twice as busy compared to like yesterday. God, it just fucking killed me. Haunted by the ghost of you. Take me back to the night we met. I can't sing that. God, I love that song so much though. It makes me think that I've got so many ships who it goes to, right? Like Wei Ying and Lanjan. Like, oh my god. Like the amount, like I've seen a nice few little edits on TikTok of the two of them to that song. Which like makes sense. You're like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, haunted by the ghost of you. Little Lanjan, haunted by the ghost of Wei Ying. Well, he wasn't being haunted by him, but doing like the memory of him. Doing like what could have been if he didn't fuck up. What are we doing? And then I don't want to get asked. I'll wait until Monday to do that. Or like doing like to start a new event because I don't want to accidentally get that. Oh yeah, I had enough for a wish last night and I ended up pulling. Didn't get anything. Save the 5 wishes that were I was able to get in the shop reset. I ended up using all of them on like, I think, whatever day I wasn't streaming, I think it was like Monday or something. I used all 5. I got a Yunjin. No, I got a Yunjin or a Garo. And also I did not realize that one Garo's constellations does like healing shit. I did not know. Like legit did not know. Yeah, sorry, it's the lyrics. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, haunted by the ghost of you. Take me back to the night we met. Oh my god, yeah, the night they met. The night they fell for each other. Sorry, the first line of that chorus isn't it like I had all and then most and then some and now none of you. Once again, that also applies to them. When they first met, Lanjan like fucking had all Wei Ying's attention, all of his like their fucking Wei Ying was like hanging off him the whole time. Most of them Wei Ying started to back off. Some yelling patriarch and none. None for 13 years. Well, depending what you watched, it was like, or like what media you took in, it was either 13 or 16. Yeah, I'll bring you in. Also, yeah, the fucking thing I was on about constellation. This, when there's 2 or more, Geo, he'll heal. That is what it is, right? Yeah. Maybe I should, maybe I should bring a different team. Just get that little bonus.
Company, fall in.
This is the tree boyos, isn't it?
All right, let's head off.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do, haunted by the ghost of you.
And the crowd goes wild.
All is accounted
Why
for.
not?
Let's move out.
Why not? I brought in Gora's US Healing Psych, also brings Kokomi, of course. Yeah. I had on them most and then none of them, and then some and now none of you. What was it? Sorry, what's it? I had all and then most, some and now none of you. Most of you, some and now none of you. Take me back
Catch me.
to the night we met. God, I don't know. I just love them so much.
You are not welcome. Bam! Pull in! Press the advantage! It's showtime!
Now you're testing my patience.
Attaboy!
Finish now.
Charge!
Illusion shattered.
Let's kind of talk about what was I looking at? I'll have a quick look at my TikToks and see what topics we can talk about. Um, let's see, a solo leveling one, a Nightwing one, a Scum Villain one, Great Pretender, DC again, Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Harley Quinn show, Yakima Bob, Genshin, Scum Villain, Genshin, Possible Manhwa to read, Genshin, Omniscient Reader, Omniscient Reader, funny one, Uramichi Oni-san. I need to watch or read. I will do one of them. Omniscient Reader, funny K-drama, solo leveling, Omniscient Reader, Jujutsu Kaisen, Genshin, Scum Villain. It's a combination of a few. Tokyo Avengers, I fucking love Tokyo Avengers.
In a simple and pragmatic way. Those are my favorite.
Oh fuck yeah, you can apply that song as well as singing to fucking Jillian and Hua Chen. Oh, the amount of times I get a fucking omniscient reader TikTok that's fucking like doing an edit that's just fucking next level shit. It kills me every time.
There is no escape.
Every fucking time. Like, how dare they make such good shit, you know? It's so fucking annoying.
Charge!
There is no escape.
Is that all you've got?
Everyone on me! Pull in!
Torn to oblivion.
I have a nice few omniscient reader edits that I just fucking love. They're so good. Like, how dare they make such good edits, okay? That's all I'm saying. Because, like, they always hurt. Like, they hurt. Hurt. The emotional damage.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Stop.
There is no escape.
Attaboy!
God. Ito ult all the way. My Shogun, my A is not built at all. Something I love imagining as well. God, I'm talking so much about fics lately, but like, what the fuck can I do? Is I love crossover fics. They're always so good. Well, not always, but like they're usually like the ones I go for anyway. Solid fucking ones. For the longest time, I used to go to like fucking the Harry Potter ones and just like see all the different like fandoms, like doing like fucking Edward Elric ends up in Hogwarts somehow. Fucking the Bat family ends up in Hogwarts. You're like, like there's, it's always like they end up in Hogwarts for some fucking reason, and they're always so fucking funny. But there are some fics that I would I'd love to read, but they don't exist. For example, right? I was thinking, right? How fucking cool would it be, right? If okay, so it's again a rethink, but the person who wrote Omniscient Reader has another series called oh, it's not the beginning after the end, is it? It's something like after the end, or do you know what I mean? Like, I know there is one that's something like that, and it is it's about like doing the main character's name is Arthur or something, like do the beginning after the fall, the beginning after the end. I can't remember which one that one is, but even if you even if you've read just the manhwas, dude, it's even the same artist who did the two. Fuck, I think it's the beginning after the fall is the name of that one. But anyway, it's like the same artist and the same author. And Dokja actually makes a cameo in one of the first few chapters of doing this other manhwa. The second manhwa this person made, and it's just like, dude, he's like, they're in a train for a moment, and you like sit next to one of the characters you're talking to. There was this guy, like, office worker type looking guy, and he's on his phone reading something, and doing like there's like in the background that dude, like one of the guy who's like stand next to him, sit next to him, he's just there like looking over like, ooh, what's this? This looks interesting, and do like nod towards it and all this. All good fun, all good fun. This, what's it called? The World After the Fall. That's what it's called. Okay. And I'd love to have a crossover between the two. No, like on God, would love it. That like it's so funny as well, right? It's so fucking, oh whoops. What's so fucking funny as well is that in Omniscient Reader, like no matter what the fuck happens, Kim Dokja and like Kim Dokja, he read the fucking story right with Yuji Hyuk, 3 Ways to Survive the End of the World, sort of fucking whatever it was called, right? And Eugene Hyuk's whole thing in everything is just like he cannot die, right? Dude, he's a regressor. He can't die. He just like fucking wakes up again at like at the start of everything again.
Charge! Let's roll!
Will.
Advance!
That should be enough. Or not.
Charge!
Rest and rebate.
Bam!
But yeah, so Eugene Hyuk's whole thing is that he's a regressor. Then like when he dies, he goes back to the start of the apocalypse kind of thing. He just like do it all over again and like figure out the right way to do it, like doing trials and tribulations, all that jazz. And then like Kim Dok-cha, like he's just like, because he knows the story, he knows like all the cheats, and he's like, yeah, you may kill me now, but I prepared for this beforehand, and therefore I have all these like fucking bits and bobs put together, and I'll be back in like give me 3 to 4 working days. I swear I'll be back. And so like the two of them, their whole thing is they just fucking can't die. They keep coming back. But the sequel, The World After the Fall, or not, it's not a sequel, but doing like the fucking second thing that the author wrote is the whole the main character's whole shtick is that he hasn't died, and that's why he's so fucking strong. Is that is that like in this one, it's one of those stories where doing like some apocalypse fix. It's like some apocalypse stories. It's like it can be either dungeons, or it can be just like the fucking monsters just got unleashed in the world, or there's towers. And The World After the Fall, there's towers brought in, and so doing like they're scaling up to each floor, and then like he's, by the time he gets to like the 99th or where fucking like, by the time he gets to like 98, 98, at 9, 100, he's the only one left out of the tower. And doing like, because doing like everyone else has died, and then like he finds out that, oh, like the towers, yeah, it's a tutorial, which is like a smack in the fucking face. And the guy who's like in charge of this tower, he's like, yeah, I've been making a nice bit of money off of y'all. Doing when I can't remember exactly because it's been around, well, since I read the first 2 chapters, but basically like there's a stone, and they're like, oh, if you use the stone, you'll go back in time to the first few days of the tower, and you'll be able to like help everyone with all your knowledge and shit. But it turned out the stones just actually like, it was like the towers were like a dream or something. That like a bunch of people whoever was in the tower actually just went into a coma, and when they used the stone, they'd wake up again. And then I think the people who died, I can't remember if they woke up or if they were like brought into like the next world sort of thing. I can't remember the exact rules for like what happened. I'll have to like reread it. But yeah, so there's just like multiple towers, and then like the fucking winners from them go on and become like fucking, you got all the like the big upper like gods themes are like sponsoring them and shit, and they're like, oh yeah, I'll take that one, he looks interesting, I'll take that one. And and so doing like, that's why they just feel like in charge of the towers. They're like, oh yeah, we've got to like show off the goods, like put up a good fight. But this, oh my god, what the fuck, why do I suddenly have hiccups? The guy who got this tower it's like one of the first towers that was ever made. That doing like it, and it was deemed too hard. That doing like not enough players or like contestants, fucking whatever, was coming out of it. And but it was the only one that the fucking tower owner could get. So like he had to make do with what he had.
I'm getting sick of this. Shine down.
Hey!
Foundation shattered. Torn to oblivion.
Anyway, sorry. He's fucking... God.
There is no escape.
Attaboy!
Sitting on your tower. It's the only one that he could force, that's why he got it. And, dude, like, so Boyle gets to, like, the 99th floor, and he's just there, like, okay, I'm going to do the... he like, no, he just, like, beat the 99th floor, so he goes to the 100 one, he's like, okay, this has to be the end, sort of thing, and that's when, like, he meets the tower owner. The tower owner's like, haha, like, no, this is actually what's been happening. He, like, tells him everything, and, he's like, okay, you're the only one who's, like, beat this tower. They're like, you're the fucking strong. He, like, you're obviously strong because this is doing, like, this is a hard fucking tower. And the main character MC is straight up like, I don't believe you. And, like, the tower administrator is like, what? And he's like, I don't believe you. I'm gonna beat you and I'm gonna move on to the next floor. And he's like, there is no more floors. The 100th floor isn't even a floor. It's my fucking office. It's my security room where I've been watching. Dude, like, there's a monitor for each of the other floors I've been watching you on. Like, dude, what you mean? There is no more floors. And he's like, no. I'll beat you. I'll move on to the next floor. And Boy was like, excuse me? He's like, okay, I'll give you a week. He's like, I'll give you a week, and, like, we'll see if you can kill me by the end of the week. And if not, you're just going to fucking do whatever the fuck I say. You're going to become, like, my fucking pawn sort of thing, right? And, so he lets Boyo off. The MC is off for the next week or however long he was given to train and shit. And they had like in that initial little argument, he, like, realized that he is not strong enough to fight him, to fight the administrator. And I forgot to mention the typically with, like, all your apocalypse yokes do, like, they get powers and shit. But how it worked was, like, dude, when you enter the tower, kind of like if you're first on the next few floors, dude, that's when you get your attributes. And he was, like, late to join or something, so everything was gone, and all he had was, like, a sword or something, and he didn't know how to use it, so he just started stabbing shit, and now he's like, so he just got really good at stabbing. That's all he can do is stab, nothing else, nothing more. Just he goes stab. He just fucking stab you with his sword. And what am I doing? Someone here needs artifacts leveled up. I know it. So yeah, he just, like, stabs shit, and it's so fucking funny. So yeah, that's his whole shtick, is stabbing. And yeah, and in this, like, week, he's given to, like, fucking get his shit together, to, like, to strengthen up or fucking train. He realizes, like, the essence of, like, fucking stabbing, or the essence of the world. He's able to, like, see the fucking truth and all this, like, all this bullshit that's going on. Like, I can't remember exactly once again how it's described. But it's like, dude, he sees, like, this gold shit everywhere, and it's kind of like fucking essence of the universe, essence of the world, or whatever the fuck it is. And he ends up stabbing so hard in their fight that he just fucking breaks the tower. Just full on breaks the tower. Something that's never been done before, especially with, like, doing when these beginning towers are, like, the hardest. And so he wakes up in this, like, fucking forest, and he's like, what the fuck's going on? Like, there's some beasts around the place, and he's like, okay, fucking noise, fucking noise. I know it's not supposed to, like, that's like one of the to be honest, I don't think I have a rate that's that much higher than 59. I think, like, the highest I have is, like, fucking 60. uh yeah was I? He wakes up in like this forest place and there's like monsters about and he's like, what's going on? Fucking just continues on as usual. Nothing can stop him in his stabbing ways, you know? And then like he comes across like kind of humanoid uh monster guys and he's like they start picking a fight with him and he kills them, takes some of their shit. He's been like taking all the shit off like all the monsters he's encounters. It's so fucking funny because he doesn't have any proper moves. It's just stabbing. It's like dude, he's like fighting monsters. He's like light stab, and he's like dude, he's like fighting like dude, the one horn, two horn, three horn. And he's like light stab. Next thing a four horned bitch turned up. And he's like you didn't die in one light stab. Congratulations, you get a medium stab. Annihilates him and like the fucking surroundings. So it's like fucking Saitama's punch when he's like fucking when he had that like mock fight with Genos. It was so fucking funny. And so yeah, he's like collecting all the goodies off the monsters, and he's like I said, the humanoid boyos turned up, ends up killing them because they try to pick a fight with him. I think they're trying to like take the horns that he was like collecting off the monsters. He ends up running into like this group, and he there's like a woman in the group, and she's like secretly the strongest. Like, she's just messing with the rest. She's like some not an assassin, but she's basically like fucking mercenary. That she's got like hires you some shit, or she fucking they're doing like she'll do stuff if she's hired for it, or she'll just do it to like steal money. Do you know what I mean? And I should probably do that quest. So yeah, she tries to she's trying to like fucking rob the group she's with or like kill them or whatever, and then he like turns up. Uh, Shit happens. Basically, I'm just gonna leave it at that. And she takes him back to the kingdom, the nearby kingdom, and to like get in the gates. To do like you find out the place is called Chaos, and that this is where the dead go. That India like doing that. There's multiple worlds, right? Yeah, like become more like planets when I say multiple worlds, and this is the wrong team for this. So when they die in one of these like planetary world places, they go to Chaos, which is doing a place where you can't die. This is like this is where you go if you die, and you can't just like come back. So that like you can't die here, sort of thing. You be just the only thing you can be is erased from existence. Fun, but she takes them in, and like at the gates, they're doing like this fucking stop fucking ID sort of thing. They're IDing everyone coming in, and she just takes it hers. She's like, "Oh, why are you doing this to me? Like, dude, like we know each other already. You don't have to do this." And like meanwhile, the main character is there like, She's like, "Oh yeah, like dude, we're all given one when we turn up in Chaos, and like doing like how we died and shit, and whatever fucking information card is on them." And he's just there like, He's like, I well, he's like, but I didn't. Uh, he ends up like pulling out what he ends up pulling out something that the humanoid guys had on them. Do like whatever like fucking bitter piece they had, right? Like whatever the fuck they had, and there's this really fucking funny moment where like they're all like the guys at the gate are like he looks at this, and next thing he just fucking like starts like fucking sweating because he realizes this is like the oh fuck, what are they called? What are they called? What are they called? Oh god, it's not administrator, obviously not. It is a fuck. starts with an A as well. Fuck. He's like a representative sort of thing. That like this was a group of like representing their race was coming over, and whatever fucking yoke he's holding, it can only be held by them. If you know, if like any like human in chaos tries to hold it, they'll get fucking burnt. They'll get like yeah, proper like burnt up and shit. So they like see him as being like really pure and shit to do, like he's like pure of heart and shit, like he's untainted by chaos and whatever. Oh, accidentally went the right way. Whoopsie. Oh shit, I must be reading this. uh, we will protect you. No need to be afraid of Morgana, our Regan. If Amadaya is right, Traveler, the fragment of the... If Amadaya is right, Traveler, the fragment of the Amissi device should be inside. Let's neutralize the withering first. Whoopsie. I forgot to read the lines. I'm yawning, so... Oh, I'm so good at streaming. You bitch ass fucker. How dare you. Fucking die.
One with nature.
Oh. Who do you think you are? Ooh. Who do you think you are? Of course, I never knocked his eye.
Into the wind.
Whirling. Time for a light show.
God, for some reason I thought this would be longer.
Ooh, will we find any firework materials in here?
So it's usually because like, it's probably because the other quest in the fucking Afghan woods was fucking never ending. Ew. Not right now, buddy. I'll be back to deal with you later. As a treat, I'll do a bit more of the quest. As a tweet, just for you. Don't you worry. I do be thinking about you. I know. I know you said I shouldn't. I'm already so generous and kind. I shouldn't be like constantly going out of my way to care about you. But what can I say? What can I say? It's just the type of person I am. I look at little cuties like y'all and I just can't help myself. I'd like to remind everyone that there's no one watching my stream. And by everyone, I mean no one. It makes me feel better to like address as if I'm talking to a group. Because maybe one day it will be a group. You know? Faith, trust, pixie dust. We'll get there, lads. Don't you worry. Return to the secret base. I went too high. Whoops. There we are. Hello, knock knock. What y'all doing? Have any parties always gone? I'll never forgive you. No, I won't. Whoop. That's great. Hello. Goodbye. Hello. Okay, remember to actually read the lines this time when they show up. There we are. Uh, hey Ryan, Jen, we're back. There you are. Looks like you met the old man and found the fragments you were looking for. That aside, he is as tedious now. Is he as tedious as he? That aside, is he as tedious now as he was then? Not that I care though. What did Amadai tell you? Don't believe anything he said. If you hadn't slipped back into the village the night before our adventures at sea, we could have been the greatest adventurers in history. Come on, I'm only kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm better suited to dealing with antiques. Even a great adventurer like my grandfather eventually went missing in their adventures. I doubt I would have stood much of a chance. For me, I'd be satisfied as long as there's a story to hear. So what stories have you collected? According to our deal, the device fragments in your hands are meant to be exchanged for stories. You tell Roy and Jen about your search for the device fragments. That's good. That's a great adventure indeed. You are marvelous adventurers. If only I'd been able to complete such a journey myself. That's a good enough story for me. The fragments are yours, as we agreed. Take them to our great researcher. He's been stressing out this entire time while you're out having your fun. I should get back to my shop now. I'll be quite upset if I missed out on a big sale. Wait a second. We have something else we have to do. That flower. A flower? Seriously? At his age? Hold on. I think I remember this. Have you recalled anything? Maybe. But then again, maybe not. Anyway, the past should stay in the past, so forget it. But I have a feeling this flower does not belong to me. So please return it to where it belongs. I can tell that you can see things I can't. He seems to have become a bit more fun than before. Do drop by my shop when you get the chance. Until then, farewell. Where it belongs? That flower is yours, Ararikan. This flower is precious. Why give it to Ararikan? Because it belongs to you. Ararikan doesn't remember the flower, but Ararikan likes it. Ararikan cherishes this flower. Ararikan shall plant it in the garden. We'll see you at the foot of Great Iron Mountain. Once we get the giant machine started, we'll go get the bad guys together. Yes, Ararikan wants to fight the bad guys with you. That's a promise, Ararikan. Thank goodness you're back. Ah, yes, that's them alright. Thank you so much for your help. I'll take care of the rest. Fixes the anesthy devices. Well, this should do the trick. Pretty good, eh? Why, I bet that even a hermit of the academia couldn't fix this thing without consulting any information. You're lucky to have me with you, you know. Now we can get inside the rune column. No one's been in this machine for centuries. I can already smell the parchment of the pages in the academia annals that shall bear my name. Oh, sorry, I got too excited. No problem. Paimon's getting excited too. More our treasure. Here we come. free to go further. The little like, completed things that are popping up, and it feels like that was like a nice place to let it off. Do like an hour-long stream, just a quick little update, say hi, use my resin, because this is now a whopping 10 past 3 in the morning. Haha, look at me go. Working from 4 till 11 tomorrow. I'm gonna be, whoops, I'm gonna be wrecked tired, and I don't want to do it. But it's fine, we put up with shit. Yeah. Anyway, like I said, goodbye. Bye bye.